All right, we're streaming.
Woohoo! All right. Well, for anybody who may have watched this before, new game, new universe, new god. It's me.
I've been here the whole
Come over here,
time.
girl.
Well, I think we've streamed a couple that happened in this world. Just
That's true.
so.
That's true. So, it's the same world from Icarus and the interdimensional pinball game. But no longer those same characters.
Yes.
Oh, nice. I like it, Noctis.
Thank you.
Awesome. So, we are going to begin our adventure in Smallvillage, which is a small farming community that specializes in pickling their produce. It is a particularly pungent town with its own charms. And we begin on the farm of the Kents. Well, let's go ahead and just start with our Ma Kent, Kel, and Welby. What are you guys up to this fine day?
Welby is
How long do you think you've been here?
maybe as long as a week.
Yeah.
I am sitting on the back porch trying my hand at whittling.
Cool.
Nice.
I'm in the kitchen, I think.
Excellent. Kel, where are you hanging about?
Hell is outside, in the garden, with this like jerry-rigged pulley system currently wrapping some cord. Well, actually, no. He's probably like heaving, trying to get this giant beef out of the ground.
Nice. Awesome. We're enjoying a very calm, normal day, and it's about to become a little bit less normal. We don't normally have visitors of such high status as are about to roll up to this establishment. Because John and Noctis, you on your what is this? Gap year trip have
Goof
wound
off
up in
period.
Smallvillage and discovered the inn does not have any beds that will accommodate you. They accommodate mostly small folk and don't have anything suitable. And so you were directed to try the Kent farm, as they were more likely to have lodging for someone of your size. And as you approach, the first person you can see as you approach this farm is Kel with his contraption pulling a giant beet out of the ground. And Kel, will you describe what you look like as they walk up?
Yeah, they see this like 6'4", golden blonde haired young adults in his early 20s. Has just on like a pair of overalls. And that's it, because it's like super hot out, and just really, really muscular guy. You know, just that farm muscle. Not like he works out, but just, you know, has the farm muscles as he's just pulling out this beet that's probably the size like 6 or 7 feet wide in all directions, just trying to get it out. But you can see like he's sweating
Ridiculously large.
trying to get it out, and it's giving him some trouble.
What race are you?
Human.
Human, gotcha.
The very tall, burly human.
Yep. Kind of a little patchy beard, too. Hasn't shaved yet for it to completely grow in, but...
Yeah, and so, Kel, you would notice these two as they're walking up if you two would describe yourselves.
You want to go first?
Yeah, I'll go first. I'm a very, well, stereotypically like handsome elf, whatever, but not disheveled, just not put together. Like I put enough stock in my appearance because you can tell by looking at me I'm very obviously a noble, but there's just something about it. Like it looks like I slept in my clothes and figured it's fine. It's clean, it's good, it doesn't smell bad, good. And I'm just avidly writing in a book, and you see me stop a few times, like quizzical looks, and then like back to writing again, like, and I'm talking. It looks like I'm talking to the person next to me, but they're not responding, and I keep going. But it's more like muttering. Just, just glasses on, blue robes. My wings are there. They twitch a little bit every now and then, but it's not like I'm trying to fly or anything. It just looks. I look very uncomfortable. Even though I'm not really talking to anyone, you could just tell I'm uncomfortable. Oh my gosh, that is very accurate, and I feel, yep, nope, that works. But like, no, blue robes, like very much like, you could tell he's some sort of, obviously he's a winged one. But he just seems maybe a little weird. Just a little strange.
A little weird.
Just a little strange.
Just a little off-putting. Just kidding.
I guess, and for the person next to me, I'm talking to my book. I'm like muttering aloud what I'm writing, and then I keep responding like it's saying things to me. But you're used to this by now, and you know the book, in fact, is communicating with me.
There we go. Yeah, so for myself, I'm very close to 6 feet tall, just a little bit under. You can tell I'm a tiefling, but I'm probably the only perfectly, like, 100% white, as in not like, Caucasian, but like actually
Snow
pale
White.
and
Like
Snow White,
ivory.
exactly. Unlike my companion, I look perfectly calm and at ease with our traveling scenario right now. And every now and then when Johannes is speaking to his book, he'll quip in, I think to Johannes's annoyance, even though he knows he wasn't being spoken to. But very well put together. If he has been sleeping in his clothes, you can't tell. And yeah,
You guys probably
you notice
see
his 6 fingers.
6. Okay. Kel is like just finally gotten the beat out of the ground, is lifting it, and notices you, and just immediately like lets go and falls back in and walks over. Ah, you must be the two looking for some beds.
Yes.
Aren't there beds here?
Yeah, bed's more suitable your size, right? Small town, small village, word travels around pretty quickly. Go inside the farmhouse. Whichever one wants can take my bed, and we might have an extra spare for you too. A lot of visitors as of recently. Just gonna have to go talk to Ma and see what arrangement she can make for you.
Okay.
You just
Pleasure to oh, sorry. And he'll, like, dust off the mud from his hands. Go to shake. Name's Kel.
I go to shake your hand, but it is the limpest handshake you have ever.
Dead fish, Dutch
Oh.
handshake.
Kel is just smiling, like, very warmingly towards both of you, and not really paying attention to that, but you can definitely feel some strength in the hand as he's shaking.
I shake her hands like a regular person, but you can just tell that I've never had a day's work of hard work in my life, and I've never shaken anyone's hand. So it's a weird feeling, and then I'm just like I held it for just a little too long, and I like lean in and I go, "Are all landlocked so literal?"
So literal. And
Well,
in what way
it's-
would you?
It's called Smallvillage, and everyone there seems to be rather small, and even the beds were small. And then you've made several references using the word small. So is this a landlocked thing, or is it just this local area that tends to use small and in relation to size everything here? But I guess that doesn't count because you are above small height, and
There's a couple of us that are above small height, as you put it. The town was founded by the smaller folk. Just some funny humor, saying it's a small town because the name is Smallvillage.
I'm still like
trying
my
to
hand
warm
is
up.
still in yours, like awkwardly shaking up and down, and I'm just like, okay.
Oh, he is just excitedly shaking yours back, not letting go either.
Okay.
Not trying to be rude.
You may call me John. And
Pleasure to meet you, John.
I look very eagerly over at like my companion, and I just like John.
Oh yes, I'm Noctis.
Noctis, pleasure. John, pleasure. Mom might have some good stew cooking right now.
At this point, the door opens, and and Ma just is like, "Kel, do you have that next beat ready for me?" And is just like,
immediately there's a look of panic on Kel's face as he realizes that he almost had it out of the ground and it is now stuck, lodged back in. Working on it, Ma. I will. Excuse me. Yep. Doors that way. You can go. That's Ma. She'll take you right in and get you two situated.
Oh, who's that?
They're the newcomers, Ma. The ones that we were told about, looking for some bedding. Or they said they were going to tell you about it.
Right.
You can. Right. I know we don't have enough beds. They can take mine. I'll just sleep in the barn.
Kel. It just kind of like waves you guys over, and it's just like looks like she's just been in a fight. She's also just like this tiny, like the shortest. She's just kind of like hunched over a bit. Just this old lady halfling. And just covered in what looks like blood. Still holding the knife. It's.
I don't know. There's a murder in there.
I don't know if your characters would know this, but it is beet juice. I don't know if you would know about the redness of that.
My character would assume it's blood, 100%, and he's okay.
He's like, this place just got more interesting.
What you waiting for? Come here. Come on in.
All right. Do I need my own tools?
For a bed?
Oh, sorry. No. Never mind. I thought you were asking for help with something as well.
Well, I mean, there are certainly things that you can help with. Murder tools. Alright, I can't hear you so well when you're out there. Come here, come on over. And she just kind of like waves behind her and walks back in.
I cast message. Sorry, my voice doesn't carry well. We're on our way. You just hear it in your head.
This is like as she's turned away, and she just kind of like, does a little like backward hand wave as she goes back in the door. That kind of like she doesn't close it, but it kind of closes a little bit on its own, but not all the way, and just expects you to make your way over.
I follow. That's
the Kent farmhouse was very, as you look at it, can tell it was originally built for halflings and other small folk, and has since been retrofitted to fit someone of Kel's size comfortably here, including all the doors have obviously been made larger. And
it looks like there's like an extra garage or something, but it's just a larger, it's a higher ceiling place. Like there's still a shorter ceiling for what was like her room, but there's the rest of the house is taller.
It's a wonderful place you have, by the way.
And she's just like is walking back to the kitchen and like just not making much conversation and just like barely acknowledging you as she goes to get back to work with the she's like on the last bits of cutting a giant beet for pickling.
There's the barrels of chopped beets in this kitchen.
It's I imagine there's quite a smell.
What?
I think that Mama May is kind of dead to it, but it's probably very strong.
What are you making?
Pickled beets?
Pickled
That's-
beets. I don't think I've ever heard of that.
I mean, it's our main export here.
I look around, and in my head, I message Noctis, and I go, I thought exporting would bring money in. This place doesn't look like that at all.
It's probably just enough money to survive. I can respond with message, right? Like, if he messages me, I can,
Yes.
like, immediately respond back. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah. It just seems like enough to survive.
It's a shame. I say that.
It's
part
just the
aloud.
sound of.
I just say.
What do you say?
I say this is a shame under my breath, and I'm just like furiously writing.
What'd you say? And it's just like chop, chop, chop. Like
Nothing. What?
what's that?
What may we do?
She lists off some things that need doing around the farm that my brain can't come up with right now, but yeah, just some outdoors, some indoors, you know, patching a roof, like a spot on the roof that's been leaking, or just doing some tilling, or you know, whatever. She just kind of like lists off like everything that needs doing. And well, you can start. Go.
We'll be out back just whittling away.
Yes.
I'm just like, and I walk outside to go help. Hold on, let me figure out what I'm gonna do.
And you know, more kindling for the fire, and you know, moving barrels, adding salt. You know.
I've already rolled my dice. It turns out I'm gonna go help with the roof.
Okay.
Can I roll a dexterity check or something at disadvantage to try and
Well,
help?
maybe. But first, you step out the back, and Welby, you see a rather startled-looking winged elf come out the back door and start looking around for a way to get to the roof.
Oh, I wouldn't need help with the roof. I could just fly.
Oh, yeah. Yep, so you see him come out, and he flies up to the roof.
Without any tools or things to patch with materials.
I'm just like looking around, trying to see if there's any holes.
I feel like there's it hasn't rained in a little bit, but last time it rained there was a little bit of a leak above like one of the bedroom
It's the first time he's ever looked at a roof from this angle, potentially.
I mean, I've probably seen plenty of roofs. I just don't know what I would be looking for in the roof. I'm probably just like, is there a hole?
Like a gaping hole.
You like step on the roof and then you like just make holes where you're stepping.
I was imagining, like, depending on how the roll, I'm just like pulling shingles off, like no hole there, like throwing them behind me, like no hole there, no hole there.
I'm just watching the shingles fly off and
Yeah, you're watching
wondering.
shingles fall off in front of you. Go ahead and make an investigation check, John.
First roll. First roll.
First roll. Let's see. Let's see. Proficiency.
Hi, Cal.
Investigation. Oh, no.
Is it a natural one?
I haven't rolled yet. I just pulled them out. Pulled out
Okay.
all my dice. I was just looking at my stats. That
By a
is
full 3. By a full 3.
an 11.
All right. Good news, you do not mistake the chimney for a hole that needs patching.
It helps that there is currently smoke coming out of it.
Oh no, the house is on fire. Ice knife down the chimney.
Yeah, after pulling off shingles for a little bit, you start to get the idea that you might be doing more harm than good, and you're not going to find a hole in the roof by doing that. And that these probably should go back where you found them.
Johannes, you're doing it all wrong up there. Let me see if I can find it. I have better eyes than you anyway.
Ma, can't you hear the clattering up on the roof? Where it's like there's clear incompetence happening.
Can I roll
I'm
an
just-
investigation check?
Absolutely.
I have some...
I'm still just like chopping
It's a 22.
away,
Okay.
seemingly unnoticing of this
Noctis,
potential
you are
deconstruction
able
of my
to-
house.
I was gonna say all that. Noctis, you look around and through the past the efforts of John, you are also able to spot an area that does look like it has concaved a little bit, which you're like, okay, that's probably where the problem originally was. The first problem before the shingles were removed.
And I go, see, Johannes, it's right here. And I take like a scarf and I just like stuff it in.
You know,
I think at this time, Cal has like dropped a huge beat next to Welby. Just like he's carried it over and just these guys haven't worked with their hands in a while, have they?
we're really doing it. We're doing it, Noctis. We're going to learn so much.
Walden will look up at the room, like from his place on the board. She'll just look up, grunt, shake his head, and look at this giant vegetable.
This vegetable that
You should see.
is larger in dimensions than I am, to be clear. You said it's like 6 or 7 feet wide.
It's way huger than Marquette.
Yeah. Do we have a wide door, or are you is part of your job to chop it to cut it in half?
Yeah.
I saw that's like firewood. There's a whole bunch of cut up beets back here, and I just
chop pieces of them, and then Marquette chops them smaller.
uh-huh.
Beautiful.
It's a whole process.
Do I trust them with an axe, or
I can
kind
do
of
it.
like steps over and looks back up.
Welby's gonna get up from his whittling and grab the biggest axe.
Just put it like pat you on the shoulder. Knew you were a good man. Mind giving little sore carrying this by myself. Mind helping me carry this over to where it needs to be.
Why carry? It's round.
Uh,
You can roll it.
yes, you are correct. You can roll it.
Will it bruise?
There have been some situations of them not being as pristine as some of the cities want it to be. I didn't think it made a difference if you pickled it. Apparently, there was a season where we didn't make as much money because of that. So
I'm just
we
gonna
just
start
left it.
rolling it across to where we chop it.
There's just this look of pain in Kel's face, but he is also just very grateful that you are helping. So, what were you making, Welby?
You can see a very on the porch. There's like a hacked shape that doesn't look like much, but Welby will say, "Try and make a bear."
That's amazing.
Doesn't look like a bear yet.
It doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't look like one yet. You're right, but you're getting there. You gotta trust the process. This doesn't look like a pickled beet right now, but after shaving away some pieces, it's gonna become one.
By the way, has Welby described himself yet?
I have not, and I will
Welby,
do.
please describe thyself.
Right now, so Welby is a half-orc, and he has some very clear tusks going on. He's also dusky in complexion, almost like Michael here. And right now he's wearing just a short tunic. Maybe not as quite as long as it should be. That's because he's borrowing something from Cal. Because he doesn't have all the rest of his stuff is currently in the wash because it's covered in radish.
As you mean beet juice?
Yes, beet, radish.
They're not
You see the
the same.
turnips.
He just knows his clothes are covered in vegetable juice and in the wash. So he's borrowing something from Kel.
That is about to get covered in vegetable juice again.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's also he's short for a half-orc. I don't remember how tall half-orcs are, but he is short for a half-orc. And he walks around like he's not sure of how the scale of things should work here. He picks up a halfling's hand axe and he's like, "This is small."
Cal runs over quickly to the barn and gets one that's meant for our size and hands him one.
Better.
Yeah.
And he'll put the vegetable in position and square up and swing that axe both hands.
Nice. Make an athletics check.
Athletics. Ooh, yay. Shot.
Beautiful.
If you cut that
Excellent.
that wood as half as well as you cut this beet over here, you're gonna have a beautiful bear in no time, Welby.
Bear is
Clean
small.
cut.
Whittling is small.
Takes a little more finesse, precision, but
My hands aren't finessey. They are strong.
they are strong. It just takes some practice.
The door opens again, and
And for the second chap.
is that beat ready?
It's on its way, Ma. We're getting closer. Our good friend Bobby over here is helping me out, so we should get it done probably within the next 15 minutes for you.
I will be good, lad. 'Cause,
Grunt.
goes back in and starts doing some prepping something. Like the beat that she had is all done, so she's working on the next whatever is next in the process.
Excellent.
Back to work.
Well, you guys make it through a day of somewhat haphazard chores getting done by the newest
Yes.
residents at this farm.
I will say the leak in the roof is above where our guests will be staying. So
To know if it rains,
if it
their
rains,
patch job will affect them.
But they-
Yes.
They put a scarf in it. I love it.
I did so good.
And our new guests have been given the large beds, and so I probably Welby and Kel would both be out in the barn for the night
Yeah, Welby
by the time everyone turns in.
Welby does look as if he's not had good sleep since coming here.
Nice. Okay, let me change the music real quick. Let me find the one.
your room smells like pickled beets. I will.
Yeah. The smell of vinegar is strong everywhere in this township, honestly.
John, Johannes, all their wine has gone bad.
It's- it might just be how the landlord drink their wine.
Not great though.
What
It's
does it
horrible
matter?
wine. I
We,
said it that way.
we don't give them the opportunities. They can't properly aerate down here on the ground, can they?
Oh, let's see. Okay.
At some point, you just hear loud snoring from across the.
I was trying to change it to night music instead of this jaunty tune.
You gotta do like a skip. Oh yeah.
I got there. I got there.
We're up
Okay.
all night having a sleepover. No.
Excellent. And late into the night, or possibly early in the morning. It's hard to tell which one it is at this point. Our boys in the barn are woken by a soft knock on the door.
Because I was not sleeping well, I am awake. Or awakened. And I will.
Kel also hasn't been sleeping. He's just been kind of stacking things and doing chores and just kind of sitting down and
How,
Another
watching
reason.
you.
how far
like-
in the night is it?
Very far. You're not. It's so late into the night. It might be early morning.
Okay.
Oh, then Kel would definitely be up, just getting ready to do the chores.
I'm an elf. I don't sleep that long.
I
You're not in the
Well,
barn.
will get up.
Oh no! Well,
Like-
this is you. You can stay. You're
Slap
on
his face, and then look at Kel, and then roll over and throw the pillow over his head.
Sorry. I'll go talk with him. Kind of quickly put on some clothes or something, and head on over to the door and open it up as quietly as I can.
As soon as you open the door, Lola sneaks right in and closes the door after her.
Oh, how'd you know I was in the barn?
Because I know you have guests. And I know how many beds you guys have.
Yeah, we just got 2 more today too. So we got one over there. His name's Welby. Pretty nice guy. Beats himself up a little bit, I think, but he's a good guy. What are you doing here so early?
Tell me about your new guests.
Well, I haven't had much time to talk to them. Welby over here is pretty good with an
is
axe.
Is one of them a winged elf?
Um, I do believe I did. Oh, I didn't know elves had wings. Actually, that explains a lot. Yeah, well, yeah, I know what an elf is, but yeah, no, it was up there flying. Not really good at fixing roofs. Let me. Gonna have to. I should probably. Come, let's let Welby sleep. You just come out here. We'll go fix the roof. While they're taking care of that.
In the middle of the night.
It's early morning.
Fix the roof.
The hole in the roof, which is directly above theirs where they're sleeping.
I don't know where the hole is.
Oh, it's where all the it's a brightly colored scarf shoved into the spot that's missing a bunch of shingles.
But also, you're working with just like whatever moonlight there is, so.
You don't have night vision.
I have dark vision.
Dark vision doesn't mean color vision, though.
That's true, but okay. Sorry. What's up? Yes,
Not
one.
the time for us to go onto your roof.
But look at the moon. Do you see how beautiful it is? Just like you.
Oh, thank
You
you.
could just look at it before it goes away.
Okay. Do you really think I came over here at 4 in the morning for something that's not important? You know, I'm actually normally asleep right now. You know that, right?
I mean, I just thought you missed me, and you really wanted to say hi.
You're very sweet, and I did, of course. But also, there are soldiers in the town. And I think they're looking for one of your guests.
Oh, okay. Look, I was worried that they might be, well, I mean, I didn't think that. Oh, my brain is spacing.
Icarus?
No, not Icarus. No, Laws. I don't think Laws had done anything bad. He seems to have turned himself around pretty well.
I mean, John.
No, Laws, you know.
Oh, that's what you're talking about. Okay, I was pronouncing
Yeah.
it different in my head. No,
Oh.
they're not looking for him.
Oh. Well, that's good.
They're looking for Icarus.
Why would they be looking for...
Maybe because someone fitting that description
looking
is
for
sleeping in your
Icarus?
house.
For Icarus? I mean, his name is, John, yeah. His name is John. He's not Icarus.
Right. Is there any possible way he could have lied?
If he did, that's his choice to lie, but I don't see why he'd have to lie to some farmer boy.
Oh. Okay.
Remind me about Icarus again.
The ascended fugitive?
Mm-hmm. Kind
Of
of
the
like
cult?
ran by himself, though, right?
Well, not so much by himself, not anymore, especially. Remember the whole cult thing?
Didn't really pay attention.
Oh,
About that,
goodness
sorry.
gracious. You know, sometimes I think Greta's right about you, but I still love you. So
Thanks.
let's... Okay. All right.
Well, we can just go talk to them, see what they're looking for.
Sure. Because they're
make a
searching
big deal
everybody's
out of
houses,
it.
and so we should probably go warn them in case it is him, so they can hide.
I mean, we could just be honest. I feel like they believe it. I don't need to hide, or
What?
we just let the guards know that there's no Icarus there, that there is a winged elf, and we just tell the truth.
Okay.
Then they if they want to see him, they can come and see him and know, like, hey, no, this isn't Icarus. And if they do, if it is Icarus, then they found Icarus.
You want them to find him?
I don't know the man. Why would the law's after him for a reason?
Okay. All right. You know what? Go back to sleep. I'm gonna go break into your room.
Don't. Yeah, remember, has those traps she sets up. Just be careful. I'll go. Where the guard? I'll go talk with them.
Don't talk to the guards.
Well, then I'll just. Fine, I'll stay here, and if the guards show up, then I'll talk with them.
You are too honest for your own good.
Well,
would it kill you to keep a secret just like once?
I mean,
How quiet are they being up on the roof?
They're not on the roof. They didn't get out of the barn.
Oh, sorry.
They intended
that
to go, but they didn't make it.
Yeah, there was talk of that. They did not go to the roof. They're in the barn. Welby, I imagine, is just listening to this entire conversation.
So,
Well, no, I have a pillow over my head trying to keep it out.
so we were given basically room in the house. They're out in the barn, right?
Uh-huh.
Question.
And then
about
I'm in my room.
Yeah,
That's in the shorter part of the house.
Gotcha. About what our day would have consisted of after. We would have helped, had food, whatever. So would this would be after 4 hours, right?
Yeah.
After the 4-hour sleep schedule or trade schedule or whatever. I think I would have actually moved outside, and I'd be studying the crops. I'm out here to learn about the landlocked, and they're the ones who do all the farming. There's got to be a reason.
Why they farm?
Well, why they farm?
I guess, like I said, I really don't know that Icarus can't say that he isn't an honest man, and other people aren't being honest. So, I'll go. Yeah. We'll talk with him. We'll go talk to the Strong and let him know what's going on. I feel like we could probably get a good understanding if he's lying to us or not, and present it with some information that people are out looking for him.
We'll start there, and not with talking to the guards.
Yep, sounds good.
Okay. Good.
Sorry, Welby, that we were a little loud. Hope you get some sleep.
Nice to meet you. Night.
And I'll go out and start heading towards the room but would definitely probably not see it in color, but would see John out in the field and just be really confused why somebody's there.
Yeah, you guys do see him, and Lola redirects you quickly to go talk to him because she is on a mission to find this guy. She's like, oh, good. I really wasn't looking forward to terrifying people by climbing through your window.
I'm literally just sketching like what the field looks like, the types of crops I've seen. For some reason, it's all beets.
Yes, it is. And the dinner that you had was very beet heavy, and then what wasn't beets was like, I don't know, like the equivalent of like a hardtack, sort of a vibe to the meal, in that it was just, is not the best cook. She does she does.
There's a recipe for borscht in the book that he's been writing. He's like, I think it would be good prepared like this. Then there's just a big question mark. Can the landlocked afford spices? Question mark.
And this is very much this is a May specific thing. Other people are fine, but she is just not a good cook.
That's unfortunate because I don't know that. You're just my study for the landlocked.
Oh, I probably used to be better, but I don't. I don't know. My sense of taste has gone a little bit.
It has.
This.
Yes, John, as you're out there in the field, you do notice as Kel and a not as tall as him, but still reasonably tall, human woman start walking up to you, and the woman looks very intense.
I'm immediately gonna get shy. um, sorry, was I not supposed to be drawing the beats?
I don't
What
care what you do with the beats. I care what you're doing here.
I just keep looking at Kellum like,
Oh, this is Lola. Lola, this is John.
Hi, I'm Lola.
John.
Uh,
He
Is that your
Um,
real name?
he like starts to do a bow, and he's like, doesn't, and he goes, what? I mean, it's a nickname.
Oh, you lied about your name, see?
I mean, no, it's
You didn't-
a nickname is just a shortened version of a name or a moniker in which people call you. Do the landlocks not have nicknames? I like start scribbling furiously. I'm like, I'm so sorry. I didn't realize that was against your customs. Let me redo this, and I just like writing furiously. I'm like,
Okay.
sorry. I am Johannes, Diploma. Sorry, Viscount Johannes, Diplomat. Do we do the full name here?
I told you he wasn't Icarus.
I'm like,
All right.
my face is turning like really red. I'm very uncomfortable. I'm like, I'm so sorry. I like back up. You see me go
Okay.
into full like noble mode, and I go, Johannes Archibald de Plumet, and I like bow, and I go,
I don't think a convict on the run would be going through all of this, you know?
Well, what is a
This
viscount,
convict?
a supposed viscount, doing hiding out on a beet farm?
I'm
Not hiding. He's staying. He was gonna stay at the inn, but and he like puts his hand up.
I push
He's
my
too
glasses up,
big
I go,
for that.
I'm studying the landlocked.
Yeah, that's us.
Yeah, okay.
I shake my
Ugh.
head, just like in agreement.
See, look at his. That's a really good picture of a beat, John. Very impressive.
Yeah, he did. Greta did say he had excellent penmanship.
Thank
And she likes
I don't know.
writing.
I feel like a lot of people don't have great penmanship, but that's never can read people's penmanship. It's always just too. Anyway.
I'm telling you, you need glasses.
Those are. Don't have money for those.
Okay.
You see the most shocked and forlorn look on my face. But how do you read?
Well, you don't have to do
He
much reading if
doesn't.
you just.
Don't worry about it.
If you could see Kel, you'd see that his face is getting pretty red right now.
Not everybody wants to read all the time. Beats don't write things down. Leave him alone.
He looks so genuinely flustered. Like, no, people don't want.
It's okay. It's okay.
It's not important.
Okay. Should we?
What is
let's-
important is, can you
Yeah.
verify your identity if you're interrogated
Yes.
by someone with authority, not by me?
I mean, yes, I have a signet ring, and as does my companion, who is. Well, he
And neither of you stole those?
No, we wouldn't need to steal them. I start thinking. I go, unless he stole his brother's ring, but that's just in my head. I'm like,
For a fact that Noctis has sold several rings, but he has his own.
He does have stolen ones.
All right. Lola just likes to get to the bottom of things, and
Hey,
Where she's more.
when the soldiers start searching houses and your farm has the most suspicious suspect of them all, I get involved.
Why?
They're not. I appreciate. They're not going to come search our house. They
Why are
know
They
us.
are, unless they find him.
Why are soldiers searching your house?
They're looking for Icarus because rumor has it someone fitting his description walked through town.
Really? And I like start. I'm like,
You!
where? What? No, I'm an Variel. I'm an elf
Well,
with wings. I'm not a. I'm
and
not.
he's a
human
half elf that
brute.
grew wings.
Well,
He's a half elf.
That is presumption. We're not quite sure what happened, but the lore states that he either A, potentially ascended, or B, had a bloodline in which he had latent winged tendencies and they were able to come about. Do you know more about Icarus?
Why are you asking?
Because he's a topic of great debate.
And he's a fugitive, which is why the soldiers are searching every house
I-
for him.
I don't really care about that part. I'm more interested in the how. Because if a non-winged person could become a winged person, that changes a lot of things in a
Yes.
hierarchical standing and many other things, which you just like. There's not
Are
a
they being
single
loud enough at
word
this
coming
point
out.
to where I could possibly hear them or wake myself up?
Yeah, you could definitely have noticed. You like turned over and realized that you were alone in this room, that John has gone.
Okay.
You can
I
hear this
would like
conversation going on as it gets slightly louder because they're on a farm. They don't need to be too quiet. There's not many people around.
to stealth to get close and then just eavesdrop on the conversation.
In the background, you
Okay.
still hear the loud snoring of. It's surprising that such loud snoring comes from such a tiny
Oh.
woman.
I
Go
see
ahead.
you.
Oh,
I'm snoring too
You-
loud.
You
You can't hear anything.
No.
you trip over one of the holes from a beet that was harvested that you didn't
I step on a
remember
rake,
was there.
just like
It just smacked you in the
Oh,
face.
please.
halfway there, so stealthy, and then just. Oh.
And Lola spins around. She's wound tight this morning. She's like, "Who's that?"
That's
Well,
Noctis. That's my compatriot.
Ah, okay.
I go, Noctis.
He was invited.
Noctis. I'm like waving at him. Noctis.
Is everything
See?
all right?
They think I'm Icarus.
No, I don't. I thought you might be before I talked to you for a second.
So can we go talk to the guards now and explain to them that it isn't them?
You've met Icarus before? Would I know anything about Icarus? I imagine I would with my house specifically, but
You've definitely heard of him. You definitely know that
He's a
he
criminal.
that you all knew that he was a fugitive. That he's being tracked down by the law. And definitely Noctis also you would know a lot about the cult following he has, that there are definitely people who believe that Icarus is kind of a harbinger of changing the hierarchy and ousting the current ruling families.
It's very bad for you, Noctis.
Yeah, your family does not want him running around doing stuff.
well, I don't think he's good for your house. I think my house is fine.
Let's just okay. The good news is, I guess, you're not Icarus. A little disappointing, but oh well.
You're telling me.
I had a whole plan for you to hide out in the salt mines.
I'm still game. I've never been in a salt mine.
Well, why would you want to harbor a fugitive?
Kel. Because he's a hero of the people.
I was gonna say, as a non-winged person, she probably idealizes him because he represents the ability to transcend a caste system she doesn't agree with.
He knows what's up. I'm liking you more and more.
People, I don't know. Okay, that was a lot. I feel like the people have their own heroes. We don't need to be looking at those that are ascending to higher statuses. No offense.
He didn't ask for it. That's why he rips out his own feathers and leaves them with people who deserve it. According to the stories.
You
I'm
see at this
writing
point
down
that
new information I've
down
never
is
heard
now writing
before.
things down.
Okay, I kind of thought that was way more common knowledge. My bad.
I think there's other heroes. We don't need to worry. Heroes
Sure.
don't leave calling cards. They don't do things. They just help others out. I don't know.
Yeah, well, he's the ones that's bothering certain people that I would like bothered. She finishes her sentence carefully as she looks over at you two. She's like, you know what? I should probably go.
No, it's fine. You can stay.
I really think I should leave.
What are we doing, Lola? Are we hiding them until? Are we going to talk about the guards? Because you know that this isn't Icarus.
Yeah, I'll send the guards over here so they can at least stop ransacking everybody else's house.
All right, I'll just be waiting out front.
They already
My new-
trashed the school.
You see.
Just after we got it fixed, too.
Oh. How about you bring us there right now? I go, not discuss. We need to go. They wrecked a school.
You know I'm not a fan of letting myself be known to guards.
I just look and I go, you know I'm not a fan of books and a house of education being ransacked. I pull a candy out of my pocket and I go, come on.
For a knock his snack? All right.
Passing along with the candy.
That's funny.
Lola's just like, great. Yeah, that'll really speed things up if you guys come. Kel, are you coming or are you?
You need somebody that. I know you're really good at finding things out, but you don't necessarily have voice that people that calms people. So yes, I'm coming.
You're right, I'm not very calming. All right.
Okay, like Welby and Ma will be okay. I hope. Should we go? No,
The snoring echoes in the background.
You want to leave your mom a note?
No, she's
I
fine.
don't know how
She'll just,
long this is going to take.
no. I'm 20 years old. I don't have to leave my mom a note anymore. That's
You're 20 years old?
It's not about your mom. It's about your mom.
I mean,
Come on. If you don't leave a note, she might ground me again.
that's true. She did do that, didn't she?
Multiple
Fine.
times.
Fine. And I run inside quickly and Ma, we're going out to town.
The snoring continues.
Well, but you've definitely heard what's going on too, so do with this what you will.
There's definitely like finds a quill and writes very, very hurriedly this very illegible My brain is words aren't working.
Illegible.
While
Thank
you're
you.
doing that and we're waiting for you,
No.
I'm just showing off my very pretty penmanship and my fancy magic quill that the ink can change to whatever color I want as I write.
Mm. Lola gives your penmanship a look, a very critical examination. She's like, "Yep, that seems up to standard."
Welby's gonna claw himself out of bed
Oh, poor Welby.
and get dressed and don his armor too, because he might as well. And I heard might be fight.
No,
Hopefully not a fight.
Not a fight. We're just gonna go talk.
No fight?
No.
I mean, you never know with the guards, but hopefully not.
We don't want this. No, we don't need a fight. Hey, we're here to uphold the peace and law. We don't want to be criminals. We're not fighting, Lola.
I didn't say I was going to start a fight.
I just.
I said you never know.
I'm gonna preemptively say that May wakes up like literally 10 minutes after this, like just her inner body clock, like not woken up by anything, but just her internal clock is like, okay, time to be up. So whether people are still talking or if she's just left with the illegible note at that point. TBD, but
They're just like on their way off the farm property when you wake up and with the absolute chicken scratch that's unreadable, but obviously Kel's.
She just kind of like squints at it, and like does that, like, puts her eyes close to the paper to try and, back and forth, trying to figure out what it says. Get that sweet spot of the vision range to try, that trying to get that. And well, it's definitely Kel. He's a good kid, but he's not one for does that say tonsil? What?
Oh, it doesn't even look like it. It's just chicken scratch.
It's just scribbles.
I know, but she's had years of like trying to interpret. So like she's like,
that's fair. That's fair.
So she's like that. Still doesn't come up with what you actually intended to say, but it's still like
Johnny fell down the well.
Yes. But our guest, what's he doing by the well?
We don't have a well. Where did you find one? All right.
She heads outside and just starts working on the chores, because it's
the rest of you head into town.
Make my way downtown.
There are a lot of guards, clearly have been sent in from one of the ruling cities. And you can see a huge portion of the town has been woken to have their houses searched, and none of them look very happy about this at all. But all of them seem very surprised to see you walk into town.
Noctis,
And Lola would have
Are
told you that
these the city guard, or like the town guard? Are these like city guard from a different place?
these are definitely like soldiers from high up being sent from like the ruling houses.
Okay, so I wouldn't know any of them. Gotcha.
You don't know any of them. These aren't the locals. Lola did tell you guys on your way in that since no one was sure if you were or weren't Icarus, no one said anything about where you were when she left.
I'll just walk up. I'll walk up to one that looks a little more like he's in charge, I guess. Morning to you, sir. Seems like you've caused a little bit of a ruckus here in Smallvillage. Is everything okay?
We're searching for a fugitive kid. If you're not here to help, get out of the way.
Oh, I absolutely love helping. Which I try and keep a good eye on this town. Haven't been any fugitives in or out that I know of. Got a name and description of who you're looking for?
We're looking for Icarus and any of his sympathizers.
Any? All right. there hasn't been anyone by the name of Icarus that's passed by here. Do you have a description of the man that we can keep an eye out for?
He looks past you and sees John, and his eyes narrow a little. He's like, "Who's that?"
That's my friend John.
I step forward
Hmm.
and I go, "That's not a very polite way to speak to your betters, is it? I am Viscount Johannes Archibald de Plumet." And I motion to Noctis to introduce himself.
Yeah, I step forward. I'm Noctis Pyrrhus Epostremos, Murdersure. Is there a problem?
We're going to need to authenticate your identities.
All right.
Do you have any proof that that's who you are?
I flash my equipped signet ring, which is the correct one.
I show my
Most of the-
signet ring as well.
The guard holds up a crystal that has been enchanted and passes it over the signet rings when you hold them up, and it blinks blue. He looks at it and says, "All right, that checks out. I apologize. We're searching for a dangerous fugitive who can impersonate those of authority."
Well, your search is
This is-
done for the night. There's no one here of that ilk, no criminals. Only poor landlocked and us.
Respectfully, we're still obligated to search the town. You are not who we are searching for, but we still have to make sure they're not here.
That's very understandable, sir. I do think it would be wise not to cause too much disruption. No need to go overboard on things. Town still does require all of its stuff. It's school and needs all working order. It's not like our days end. Need help, I know all these good folk, and I can help you without having too much pushback, if you so wish.
Well, can you tell us who in this town might be sympathetic to the radical cult?
In all honesty, sir, I don't believe anybody would in this town. We're just humble beet and turnip farmers here. Pickling's our export, you know. I feel like a lot of people here they're just little guys. They're just trying to make the best that they can. We're just a small village.
Well, you're a naive child. Towns just like this can be full of those cult rats.
Well, you know, they're not coal rats. We've had our fair share of bandits or two that have come through. But they've changed their ways and doing a little bit better. So,
Are you confessing to harboring criminals in your town?
well, we're not harboring any criminals. Everybody that in the town that was a criminal has been processed through the legal system properly and has been rehabilitated into
Yeah.
society.
Are these soldiers? Are they all winged ones?
Some of them, not all of them.
The one specifically that's speaking with us.
He is, but not of a noble house rank. But he is a winged one.
I'm just gonna hope that my friend Noctis, the one who is charismatic, will also step forward.
You think I'm charismatic? Hang on.
Oh no! Do we not have charisma? Do we have
I-
charisma-based people?
Yeah, that's the paladins.
Oh no!
That's us.
Okay, then I'm gonna let you keep talking. Because I might ruin the situation if I do anything.
Well, what charisma do you mean?
I don't have that.
He's the charisma with his fists, apparently.
I don't have that either.
I'd be more than happy to go and show you the proper paperwork for those that have been due processed and get this all sorted out for you.
We're still gonna search the town. I hope you
I
understand.
I understand. You just don't have to destroy it.
We're not destroying anything that can't be repaired or replaced.
I do hope that it isn't this good people's money that's going to be having to replace it then.
Believe me, kid, they'd be worse off if we let the cult run rampant.
How long has this cult been going on for?
4 years.
And why are you just coming to Smallvillage now?
We can't be everywhere all at once, kid. Are you saying we should have come earlier?
No, I'm just saying that's awfully strange that you just come up when we have a guest over here that you thought looked like him, and now you know it's not him. You didn't care about our village beforehand, but now you do.
We've been tracking cult activity.
Alright, what cold activity
This
have you tracked
area.
here?
I don't think that's any of your business.
Well, as someone that lives here, I do think it is my business. And I look around to all the other farmers that are around. What do you think that's our business? Knowing if there's something going on here in our town? Our village?
I want you to roll a perception check.
Okay.
All of them were having cult symbols.
Like,
We are so
Please.
screwed. They're gonna start a fight, and then I'm gonna have to be like, uh-oh.
okay. That's a 15 on the die plus perception. That's 17.
Okay. You see a few of the townsfolk, they definitely are like, yeah, you go, Kel, you tell them, but a number of them, particularly at this turn of the conversation about the cult activity and you demanding to know what cult activity they know about, several people look way more nervous than you would expect and are going back into their homes to start cleaning up.
Oh,
Oh boy,
Cal just
there is a cult.
He pauses and well, I can read a room and it comes by and sorry to I don't know, what do we call these officers? Is this like a sheriff? Is this what did Kel know?
This guy would be a captain.
Okay. I'm sorry to have intruded so much, Captain. We'll be on our way. I seem to have misjudged some things.
DM, would I have would I know or have any information about where Icarus was last seen?
Ooh, make a history check.
Okay, let me check my history. Okay. Okay, I don't know. I'm
Nope. It's been really hard to track.
what's the nearest like kingdom over?
This earldom is inside the ruling area of House Solaris, which is where most of these soldiers come from. The others are from House Petrellus.
But what's like the territory that's like next to the one that we're in currently?
Are you looking for a name of the territory?
Like I was thinking, I don't know if I should do this because I'm not super charismatic, but like I was thinking of being like very ditzily, like, oh, well, I thought I heard he was over here.
Okay, okay. Gotcha.
We're gonna ruin this whole.
Oh wow, you are like not a charisma Oh my! I thought you had a minimum
I
of
have
13, which was
I have a
+1.
+3 to deception, so
Ouch! 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 Ouch!
Sure. The kind of bordering area of note would be Aviathan.
Aviathan? Okay. I heard some rumors that he was actually all the way over in Aviathan.
Make a deception check.
Okay. And I'm also just trying to, like, seem like I don't know what I'm talking about. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, you
So
never
if they're wrong, then
It's, yeah, so if I'm
Yeah.
wrong, it's like, oh, he's just, this airhead noble who thinks he knows things.
You get an 11. And this
Yeah.
captain looks over and goes, "And where did you hear that?"
I heard it in the previous town, actually, on the way to this one when we were coming over for lodging.
Well, great. We'll be sure to ask around when we get there.
I just smile and nod, like big cheesy grin.
I'm just like, huh. I really wasn't paying any attention. I didn't hear anything about that in my head.
your internal dialogue is just like, huh.
I wish you would have told me. I'm very interested in Icarus.
Well, you all should get home. Unless you have some reason to be in town right now. He's
Well, the
not
reason
looking
I
at
was-
John and Noctis at this. He's looking at the rest of you. He's like, you should
This
go.
was the reason, just to show you who these two were. So, if you need help
Good.
with anything, Captain, you just come by the Count Farm and you can ask for us, and we'll do our best to help out. Okay?
I'm sure we'll be by later today just to check for that everything is as it should be.
Of course, of course.
Welby is gonna stagger to his feet and then start heading back in the wrong direction.
I'll just like go and catch Welby, be like, it's this way.
Whom-
Lola doesn't go with you guys. She says, I should stay and help Greta clean up everything.
I'll be after I get morning chores. Then I'll come and help clean up things too.
Great. She looks at you, John, and Noctis, and she's like, thanks, I think.
don't
I
think
just
we
mouth,
managed to
like,
do
I tried.
anything.
I'm not sure. Well, I'll see you guys later, unless, depending on how many people they decide to arrest today.
What? Why would they arrest anyone?
So she's staying behind, right? But are we out of earshot of the?
Oh, yeah, she wouldn't have been saying that in earshot of them.
Okay. It's like, by the way, where was he last seen? I was just, saying that to get them off our back, but
DM, as mentioned, I am interested in him. Was there anywhere that he's considered last seen, or I thought he was kind of like up in smoke?
Yeah, so last scene is very hard because there are so many reports that some of them are definitely not true because it's one of those things where it's like he can't possibly have been at all these places. And some of these stories, there's definitely people making stuff up. The first place he originally fled to was Outer Islands at like the edge of where it becomes just open ocean for a long, long time. And after that, there's disagreement about whether or not he's still going from island to island as he flees, or if he has come back to the mainland either permanently or temporarily, with some rumors that there is a noble house, not a ruling house, but a noble house that is aiding him. But, of course, nobody's pointing any fingers at anyone specific just yet.
Okay.
Got you good. Well, Walkie, I'm just gonna go. I don't think we were able to help at all, Noctis. He didn't listen at all. He's not a very well trained servant.
Rude, actually. I really didn't appreciate him.
This
We
guy was
told
like,
him
I'm
who
not
we
a
were. He
servant
should
at
have
all.
just stopped.
Well, you know how they are. It's just kind of an opportunity to see what's going on in their own province, I guess. It's my father always used to tell me, trust but verify.
That's very surprising. You never listened to your father.
Well, I mean, every once in a blue moon he has good advice.
I'm gonna tell him you said that.
Kill you, I swear. You know I can do it.
He'll be so happy.
My goal in life is not my father's happiness.
I know, it's candy.
By the way, speaking of which, where's my Noctis snack?
I already gave it to you.
I don't think you did. And I want to deceive. I want to roll a deception check.
Very obviously candy on his face.
Trying to gaslight him into giving him more candy. Said you forgot to give it to me.
Oh, yeah, I can do this. I can do this. I'm a very insightful, book-learned boy.
Oh,
Insights, wisdom,
Oh.
right?
well,
I'm wise, kind of.
Kel will like carry you into your bed
Welby is being tucked in the barn.
before going and starting his morning chores.
I'm so very sorry. And I pull a piece of candy out of my pocket. Here, I'm
Spell
so
it
sorry. It
well.
must have slipped my mind. I could swear I gave it to you. I wonder if I dropped it.
Hang on,
You've
where's that
successfully
gift from
gaslit him into
Patrick?
more candy.
That's exactly what I was imagining.
But how much time would you say is did this take? Like, I assume it's still early morning.
Yeah, they're back about an hour later.
Gotcha.
You can see a lump of shiny metal and orc just like collapse near the barn. Just like asleep.
I don't notice because I've started the process of getting another batch of pickleberries. I feel like I'm boiling them or something, like to get the. I should look up how brine. Yeah, I'm making some kind of brine for the pickling at the moment. I've got the stove on, or I got a big pot.
You can get your vinegar from a farm that specifically makes the vinegar from their crop, and then
That's fair. All right, I'm
use it to pickle.
okay. Yes, I am. Yes. I've opened another batch of vinegar.
Vinegar smell is stronger when you all return.
Do you need a new wine supplier?
Say it. Where are you all? What are you all up doing? I thought you all would be still asleep by now.
Well, normally yes, but there were some rowdies in the town nearby.
Rowdy.
Rowdies?
Yes.
She just kind of like squints at you for a minute, trying to.
We thought we'd try and calm him down, and I think maybe we did. I don't know.
Kel, what's this man talking about?
Ella's outside doing chores.
Oh, gotcha. He's out there. Just hollers out, Kel!
Yeah, Mama.
Do you know what this is all about?
What's what all about?
What's a rowdy?
Oh. Well, you got some of those city guards coming in looking for that Icarus fella and thinking that John, is him, and just causing up a stir down by the school, and got a little up in a fit. So they're gonna be stopping by him to check things out, make sure we ain't harboring any criminals.
So long as we still get our order or our we get everything pickled in time, then
I think we should be good, Mom. We got some help. It'll be good.
she like steps back inside and just kind of like squints it. Noctis and John are both there, or just Noctis is talking?
I'm there. I'm just not talking.
I think we're both there.
You're both there, but only Noctis. Okay. Inner squints. Some kind of trouble?
Yeah, they were looking for a fugitive, and one that looked like my associate Johannes here.
Apparently.
Right. And just kind of like turns and goes back to working with the getting her first beat of the day worked on, which is like larger than she is, and she's just got a huge knife, just cutting away at it.
I love that.
And just like leaves you guys like you know, she's still right there, but she's just like, you may as well not be there with like she's just focusing on this and not really like trying to continue the conversation. Not in like an evicting you way, but just sort of like she's just
Back to work.
Yep, back to work.
I think she's evicting. No.
Oh,
Oh no.
About an hour, we'll have breakfast ready.
Oh, and what's for breakfast?
A special.
Pickle pig's feet.
Yeah, we fast forward to breakfast, and it is just pickled beets with like some sort of bread-like product, but again, it ends up being, it's like there's a little bit of sugar on hardtack sort of a deal, like that sort of a deal.
This sounds like a nightmare town.
Like you're just sitting there.
What have we gotten ourselves into, Kel? Or Noctis? I don't
I'm
know
not
who I'm
Kel.
talking to anymore.
We were the ones who wanted to come here. You said, I want to go see the landlocked in this town. I want to see if they differ from
I
region
didn't
to
say this
region.
town specifically, it was just the easiest to get to.
And I said they're all the same. You're wasting your time. And you threw a fit.
It was
I assume
not
this is-
a fit.
I assume you're using a message spell, or are you like mumbling this to each other in front of me?
Fully out loud in front of
It's
my kids.
probably fully out
I
loud.
think we're speaking fully out.
Fully out loud. They're muttering so they think they're unintelligible, but it's so loud.
Roby is going to kind of wake up, kind of do a push-up, and then stand, and then make his way inside. He can, like, sense breakfast.
I sense breakfast.
Welby.
More-
Just, like, hands you a plate with, the same deal.
After a moment, he'll hand you the plate nice and clean.
Very.
He inhaled that.
You got a good appetite. It's a good thing in a growing boy. Goes and takes it back. Notwithstanding the fact that I mean, it seems like you're clearly like a young man and not like a kid. But
Yes, you know I'm married.
yes, it's like turns around, gives you another portion, hands it back to you.
This one is a little bit slower, but still gone.
So, how long you folks in town for?
I was thinking, however long Johannes wants to be here.
I'm trying to learn about the landlocked.
That he is.
Do you have access to spices?
I mean, we got plenty of salt. I hear. What would the people who run the
There's, like,
inn, their
Dill
names,
and garlic and stuff like that you use in pickling brines.
right?
Which would all technically be perfect for borscht.
Yes. I think we got some more fancy stuff over at the inn.
That's very fair. Very fair. I just go, landlocked only use salt.
How much of your plate have you eaten, if any?
It's literally just like pickled beets.
Pickled beets with like a weird kind of roll that's more like a sweet hardtack.
I'm
A
letting
sauerkraut on
a
it.
hardtack soak in the pickled beet juice to see if I can get it to soften a little bit.
Yes.
And then no, it'll be fine. I'll get it. I'll have like after a little bit I'll try and eat as much as I can. No, I won't. I will take 2 bites and I will stop. I got a natural 1 on my constitution save for
He's gonna vomit.
I will save his plate before he vomits.
It tastes like spoiled wine.
I got a 16 on my con.
Right. You get it down. John fully throws up at the table.
I get 3/4 of it down.
I will
Very sorry for that.
save the plates and return them to Makin empty.
Like while her back is turned, she comes back like, oh, glad you. Oh, you got some spill. There.
I look so ashamed.
Oh, poor kid.
You look a little pale there. You all right, sir?
I think I'm still just shook up over the kerfuffle in town.
Right. Well, better get you some calories to deal with that. Puts more on a plate, hands you another serving.
Oh,
That salt will help you get back in the get that high.
This is what I imagine.
Thank you so very, very much. And I don't have any way to do what I want to do. Oh, this is horrible. I message
Aldi is
spell.
looking at the plate.
I message spell Noctis, and I go make a distraction on the other side of the room.
Look,
To
a
be
knife. I say,
fair,
throw a
like,
knife.
she's already like eaten and she's like turning away to do various tasks. So like
Oh, good.
yeah,
You know,
she's walking.
Once she turns,
she's
I
not
like
staring you down.
I grab just the roll. I like dump the toppings off of it into the thing, and I like slide the bowl towards the orc, and I just go, and there's just so much pleading in my eyes.
Why are you sliding an empty bowl?
What?
Kel definitely comes in from working and just like scoops up a huge serving of it and it just gladly scarfing it down. You gonna finish that?
There's just a look.
Oh Ma, I think you did it again. Some of them folk from not around here can't really handle the beat, you know? They weren't raised on good hearty food.
I just start writing in the book. The landlocked have no taste buds. They are underdeveloped from lack of proper nutrition and access to crucial ingredients for food. This is all written in
As-
probably not a language anyone here can read, hopefully.
We'll find out someday.
Oh, it's so funny.
Right now, there is a knock on the door.
Cal will go up and get it.
You see one of the soldiers there. It's not the same one from before. It's one of the, and not a winged soldier either. It's of the landlocked of them. It says, "Is this the Kent farm?"
It is. Yeah, it's expecting you guys. Yeah, come on in. Are you hungry? Ma's just put on some food for everyone.
Behind Kent or behind him, I'm just like
I'm
giving
looking-
like
I
no.
look at this guy
Give me
dead in the
no
eyes, like you don't want to do this. You don't want to do
He
this.
sees these people being held hostage essentially, and he's like, "I can't eat on duty, unfortunately, as much as I would love to."
I'll have Ma send you home a take-home bag.
I just send the message spell
Fine.
into his head, and I'm just like, don't eat it. It's so bad.
His response is acknowledged, and then just tries to ignore you. Like, we just
You came
we're
here.
finished up in town, so we have to search the outlying farms before.
Of course.
we
Of
clear
course.
out all the way,
There's
so-
been some renovations here. Do you want me to show you around? Do you just guys want to look around? Like the barn's out there too.
I
Everything
think
should be out to
fruit-
pasture and
Oh, they're already searching the barn and out there. If you
Oh.
wouldn't mind, I'll be quick as I can.
of course. Of course. I'll
keep-
just
Go about your breakfast.
very well, sir. I'll just sit back down and like get another huge plate full. Start eating it. Yeah, Ma, these guys. Yeah, Ma, thank you for waking up and making us this food. Really appreciate all the hard work you went to and waking up early to make sure that we have the nutrition we need to for today. Thank you.
You and your too sappy. Not that I don't appreciate it, but that's
Did these good gentlemen thank you for the meal?
good
Yes.
there.
It's okay. It's okay if you don't like it, but still should give your thanks to.
Oh yes,
Don't
Don't you say thanks?
Thank you so
Yes.
much.
You say
Yeah.
thanks at the end. Is there more?
Oh, Kel just gets a big grin, reaches underneath the table, and just pulls out a bucket.
I'm gonna
This is
check
good
on the
stuff. We
repairs
saved.
of the roof.
I s-
And I just
I feel. Side note. I feel like so as part of my skills, I have resistance to poison. I feel like Kel should like honorarily also have
I'm immune.
resistance
I'm
to poison.
immune. Yeah.
Yes, or
Well,
you
I'm
know-
immune to disease, so
Oh, gotcha.
I do have resistance to poison, and I'm immune to disease, so it's
Okay.
okay.
I'm very
Yes,
frail.
yes. This is the source of it.
You just can't handle their seasonings. Your delicate elfin constitution.
It's plant-based. You should be fine.
So where did you go to, John?
I just said I'm gonna go check on the roof, and I just flew up and like sat on the roof by the repair we did. That's in such good shape, and I'm just like, oh my gosh, I need to find food while I'm among the landmarks. This is the hottest
Incredible.
lembis I've ever had. No,
I love it. Roll a perception check while you're up there.
Oakley dokley, I can do that. Efficiencies. You said perception.
Yeah.
And
You do, as you can see the soldiers that are here searching the farm and catch snippets of conversation. All you're able to really gather is that there have been some arrests made, and they'll be heading back to the city with the people who've been arrested once they finish checking the farms.
It's gonna really suck for Kel. But all I'm thinking is like, yeah, his girlfriend totally got arrested.
Oh,
She was so much of a sympathizer. And there was like 3 people last night whose eyes got all big when they said cult and blah blah blah. And it's gonna really suck for them. Oh well. What am I gonna eat?
The higher priority. I did mention that there were like more spices at the inn in town. You know, they used more.
Yes.
So whether you
told there's
decide
an
that's worth a try or whether you're like, ugh.
We shall see if I can trust the food of the landlocked.
Traumatized by these pickled beets.
I mean, personally, in real life, I'm just fine with pickled beets. I've eaten so many of them. Though he has not.
Well, and these are like, I mean, you know, the fact that it's just that plus just like the bare minimum of a bread product.
The bare minimum.
It's mostly sawdust.
Well, no, that'd be a waste of wood. No.
That's how they did it in ancient Rome.
That was bread fraud, man.
I mean, I didn't say it wasn't bread fraud. I was just saying it's a viable method to make something akin to bread.
After breakfast, well, we will make sure to thank Ma Kent. And he is going to go out and do some stretches because he was sleeping in his armor, and that's just not good.
Once the soldiers finish searching, they let Ma Kent know that they're on their way out when they're leaving. Like, we didn't find anything suspicious, ma'am. You seem to be safe out here. Just keep an eye out for, unsavory types.
In my kind of ditzy noble way, I go up to them like, who did you arrest last night? Were there any cultists?
Yes.
What's the normal protocol if you find them?
We arrest them and we take them back for interrogation.
Very fascinating. Thank you.
They leave.
I just go, Kel, you might want to go say, well, no, I guess you wanted me to say goodbye. I'm pretty sure your friend got arrested.
My friend got arrested.
You know, the sympathizer. She more than likely was arrested with all the others who got arrested. Those who were, faithful of Icarus. She seemed very much so. And they said they made some arrests. I didn't get any names though, but seems like a likely candidate. She did.
I know Lola pretty well. I don't think she's a sympathizer.
Were you not part of?
Just-
You were there for the conversation. She's very much a sympathizer.
I think
She's
she
gonna
just
hide
wants
him
a
in the
better
salt
world.
mines.
I'm just saying. You might want to go see if she's at least managed to evade them. But I don't think so. She was very. Your friend seemed very. What's the word? Do you know what the word spicy means?
Yeah, it's you have spices and it kind of burn your tongue. Yeah, she can definitely burn some people's tongues.
Mm-hmm. So, do you think she stood back idly while they were, talking bad about the criminal who is, she's a big fan of?
Cal just lights up like this huge sigh, and you can see tension building in his muscles. Are the guards still close by that like Cal could run and catch up to them?
Yeah, they're headed towards the edge of your farmland, but you can still see them.
Okay, Cal will just run off to them.
Okay. They look over and stop as you're coming.
Um,
Can we help you?
I just first want to apologize if I caused any problems last night. It wasn't my intention. I'm just trying to look out for the good people of this town, and you try and get to know people, and you don't necessarily know everything they do. But I know there's some good families here that if I've heard from some people, friends over there, that people got arrested and they might be having some hard times in their family, and just trying to help them out. I don't know if you're able to give me this information. If not, it's okay, but if I could just know which people have been arrested, that way I can check up on their families and give them some supplies or a helping hand.
We made about a half a dozen arrests, kid, and I don't know all of their details. I'm sure you'll find out when you head into town. This seems like a place where everybody knows everybody. Or thought they did.
Yeah, everybody. Yeah. Yeah.
Knows your name.
I mean, yep. There's the.
Do you know why people would be doing this? I thought they were just such good folk. They just honest farmers. I just don't get it.
Understanding why people commit treason is trying to understand why fire burns. It's just the way it is.
Well, you mind if I walk back to town with you just to get a check?
Sure.
Much appreciated.
Is anyone else heading into town, or just Kel?
Just Kel, as far as I can tell.
Yeah, I have no reason to.
Okay.
I'm still working on chores.
I think I'd look for a small animal to
What?
kill to have for meat.
Oh.
Oh. I was like, he's taking this murder thing like.
I haven't killed anyone in 4 hours.
Bitch.
Fair enough.
That's the night.
Follow me.
Over again.
You head in to town with them, Kel, and you can see the town starting to clean up after what has been going on, and the soldiers heading out of town. And Greta, the head scribe, comes to meet you and sort of puts a hand on your arm. She can't reach very high. She's very, very small, kind of like Ma Kent, to get you away from the soldiers before she talks to you.
I'll go with her.
She gives a very heavy sigh and she goes, "They took Lola."
Like we took. Well,
And the Lowry sisters. And Boris.
so they got about a half dozen people. You know who else they got?
I haven't figured out who else is in the mix yet. A few from the outlying farms, I suspect. Not yours, I take it.
No, all from our farm. These people couldn't really be. I mean, not Lola. Lola likes to get in trouble, but nothing like this.
Like what? What do you think?
Whatever this cult thing is that they're talking about. Cults are like. You know something that I should know?
I know many things you should know. She whacks you on the ankles with her cane. If you paid more attention, you would know a few more of them.
Be fair, you know I had to help Ma out at the farm. I don't have time to be paying attention to studies. I'm barely making it as it
Plenty of
is.
farmers' kids learned adequate penmanship under my tutelage.
I do apologize, but that was also like 15 years ago. I think you can let that go.
You can always come back. I teach people of all ages. Now, at the moment, I need help putting my furniture back where it belongs. Come into the schoolhouse. To talk. Behind closed doors, anyway.
They taken Lola and everyone yet? Or
They're on their way back to the city.
it's too late to come catch up to them?
You won't do anyone any favors by running off like a madman.
No, I realize that. It's not much I could do. No.
Not without a good plan and a good head on your shoulders.
Well, I think I got a good head. Not much of a planner, but
Yes.
I'll go help you put things back up in the school. Sorry that I got so knocked up.
Yes, well. They were hoping to find written evidence. She at least was smart enough not to keep any of that around my school.
Oh, we can't be blaming Lola on any written evidence. She wouldn't do anything like that.
No, I don't know how they figured her out.
I think they're probably.
I don't know.
I mean, if they were actually trying to illegally convict people, they probably would have taken my friend John and his friend Marcus, but
I don't know that they could get away with that.
that's true. How long ago did they leave?
They left at dawn. It was about an hour after you left.
And did everything seem to be done properly? No one was injured?
There's nothing proper about this. They're ransacking an entire town, but we can't stop them.
Yeah. Kel will like kind of look up and pretend like someone's calling up. Yeah, I hear you, Ma. Yep. No. I'm so sorry. Ma's calling for me. I gotta get back.
Don't
I'll-
do anything foolish. I don't
I'll-
want to hear about you dead at the end of the week.
Kind of just like pat her on the head, mess with her hair just to be a little funny and smile. Not gonna do anything foolish. Ma's calling me, and I'll just full sprint start heading back to the farm.
You're a liar, Cal Kent! An illiterate one!
No, that's not fair. I always tell the truth. I'm not gonna do something foolish. We're gonna do something foolish. And he bursts off.
Shakes her head after you.
Getting back to the farm. Just a sad look, but determined one. John, you're right. I'm sorry, I didn't believe you. I didn't get a chance to say goodbye. Something's a little fishy. I need your help.
Well, what's fishy?
Who
You have
ransacks a school? Who goes and breaks in people's houses? That
Well, that's usually where a rebel would hide. Spread propaganda, things like that. At least that's, You're
yeah.
not very, very, trained in the art of bureaucracy, are you?
Nope. I'm just trained in the art of something smells a little fishy here. And I'm not gonna stick up for that. I'm not gonna let people get bullied. Alright, I told them they were I had made a point to my teacher that, if they were illegally gonna take people, that they would have probably taken you in Noctis over there.
Oh no,
And
they
she put out a point that, well,
they
you
wouldn't have
guys,
been able to do that.
yeah,
They don't have
yeah.
authority.
So it kind of seems like they're picking on the little guy, just trying to. I promise you guys, these people, they're not criminals. I've known them my entire life. Breaking into people's houses and arresting them illegally, now that is criminal. And I can't stick up for that.
How do I explain to this boy that that's not going to happen?
You've never stabbed someone in the heart, have you?
No, 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 sir.
It shows.
What?
I broke a man's arm once, but well,
You've never stabbed a man in the heart before either.
Is that what you think?
I broke a man's heart. Does that count?
I thought you and Lola
Kind of,
were
actually.
hiding.
We are. There was someone else. Like apparently, big muscles. They get you so far in this world. He was a good friend. I didn't know that. Anyway, we're not really on talking terms anymore.
Usually when you break someone's heart, they don't want to speak to you anymore. That would make sense.
Yeah. Anyway, we're wasting time. I could really use your guys' help. There's a lot of those guards,
Well,
and
here's my question. What exactly is it you're looking to do?
well, get to the bottom of this. Figure out if these people are actually involved in some cult, which would mean I need help with people investigating the town. There was something. There was something about, oh, them looking for written proof of it. So we can just go to who was ever taken and see if there was actually written proof somewhere. Question. I'm not really good at that job.
Here's my question for you. If this is all found and proven to be truthful,
Well-
are you still going to let it lie?
By where?
Well, are you going to leave it alone? If they were arrested for just cause, legally speaking,
Well,
if they
yeah,
are
I'd leave
deemed
it alone.
criminals, all right.
And yes, I would leave it alone, and I'd be heartbroken because I knew these people, but I would try and help out their families because they're going to need help now.
I
Can't just abandon them. But if they aren't criminals and they were just taken, well, then we got a different problem.
I have a question for you. So you know why I came here, right?
To learn about us landlocked. Yeah.
Well, it's not quite that simple. Why are the landlocked considered lesser than
Well,
those of us with wings?
I've wanted to know that my entire life. So I've been
So-
sticking up for us landlocks.
So have I.
Hoping that one day somebody would find out.
That's what I'm trying to figure out. So far, what I've come up with is you're just not the ones in power. It's easier to take out someone on the land than it is in the air. Meaning, we're just better than you in combat, at least at one point. Now, you might have all the muscles in the world, and I look at you and I'm just, and then I look at me and I go, and then I look at you, and then I look at me and I go, yes, I do not have muscles. Not by forte. But I'm smart. And I have magic and I, wave my hands and I can do things like that. When I'm in the air, you can't do anything to me without a ranged weapon, of course. But I don't really need all that. If I'm in the air and I'm navigating and doing what I need and keeping you oppressed in the way you're supposed to be, which is what they're doing right now, then you can't do anything.
Yeah,
Now-
can I let you in on a secret?
Please do.
My house is also looking for this Icarus. For two reasons. To keep him away from you guys. And also, if he's really is ascending, to figure it out for ourselves and to profit from it. That's what these people are doing as well. They don't care about, well, they don't like cults in the sense that like it challenges their authority, but they really don't care about the fact that or how he ascended.
Well, if you want more information about this Icarus, Lola's gonna have it. She knows her stuff, and she keeps information like this tight to the chest. So
Well, that's the
I
thing.
mean,
You've
You're
never
not
been
the-
interrogated before, have you?
I've never what?
Been interrogated before, have you?
No, sir.
How's your friend with pain?
How's my
And how
friend
are
with
you
pain?
with never seeing them again?
I don't. Can we? I just want to know if what people are saying is true.
Well, I can tell you this for now. She for certain is a part of this, and I air quote, cult. Your friend is a firm believer in Icarus and what happened in his ascension and things like this. She proved that much last night just in our conversation. Now, I noticed during the debacle last night, conversation with the captain, that several other people looked guilty. They're more than likely part of the parties. Now, they might not be everyone, but they are for sure going to be considered guilty. Now, legally, I'm not quite sure what we would be able to do for them if they are found guilty of what is considered treason, which is not a good thing. I'm not saying I agree that they're bad people or anything, just breaking the laws of the land, so to speak. But what you're proposing is
That we just go into town, see what evidence there actually was,
here's the
see
thing.
how legal their search was.
You're not entitled to evidence. They're not going
So I'm
to
just
give it
supposed.
to you.
Maybe they missed something. Maybe they.
You're right, they could have missed a few people who were part of the cult. But if you start poking your nose in the wrong place, they're going to take more people. Now, I can't really ask you this in a way that would have any true meaning, seeing as I've never technically had to do it myself as of yet, but I'm feeling an itch for some reason. But have you ever had to make a hard decision to defend your beliefs?
I just do what needs. I just do
Do you know
what
what's
needs to
right
be
and
done.
wrong?
I sure hope I do.
Well, let me ask you this. Is the law right, or can the law be wrong?
As long as the law has been made by those that are doing right.
Well, let me tell you
That's
something
all.
from personal experience. The law is not right, nor is it made by the people who have everyone else's best interest in mind, typically. These laws, these laws that were considered broken, this treason is these were created by people with wings to keep you on the ground. And that's more metaphorical than it is, you know, literal, because you're already
It's
on
also
the
literal.
ground. I mean, it's also literal, yes, but you know you know what I mean. I hope. I'm not good with people. I usually talk with my book Harold, and he helps me. Give me a moment, and I like start scribbling in my book, and I'm like, okay, yes. Harold suggests I put it like this. Um, People don't make rules to benefit people that aren't themselves. Right now, you have a decision to make. Do you want to save your friend? That is your first decision.
I do.
So I watch too much Brennan Lee Mulligan.
Yes.
Good.
Bleem.
Do you know in your heart what you consider right and what you consider wrong?
Yeah, I do.
Good. Are
These
you
people need
willing
to
to
go.
die for what you believe?
Yeah.
Okay. Good to know. Good to know. Um, are you willing to have other people die for what you believe?
Oh, I won't let other people die.
That is not an answer. You either
It is an
have to be
answer.
willing to let other people die from your folly, your mistakes, your weaknesses. Just because you don't want them to die and you think you can save them doesn't mean someone else won't kill them. Listen, from the perspective of a bureaucrat, if you were to walk into a room trying to save one of your friends and you tried to fight my soldiers before me, all I would have to do is slit your friend's throat in front of you and they'd be dead. Because even if I knew I was going to die, I could hurt you in the process. Now, I'm not saying I would do that. I'm just saying that is how nobles are trained to think. we do what's called collateral damage.
I put my hand on your shoulder. Us farmers believe in the good of people.
There is no such thing.
All right. Well, how about you just come with me? You help me out, and you'll see that it exists. I'm gonna go get Ma. Seems like Welby had might have some interest in this too. You guys think on it. All right. No hard feelings if you choose that you don't want to come. You're still welcome to stay in the bed. Still welcome to eat all the food. All right.
I message Noctis. I think I might die if I eat any of that food. I think it might be worse than being sentenced to death.
I couldn't tell if those were beets you were vomiting up or if you were vomiting blood. I'm going to be very honest.
I do not know. But by the end of this, it will be blood for sure. I feel like I have an ulcer.
I was running inside. Hey, Ma. Ma.
Yeah.
I think now's the time to get the dust off the old pack, and we got something we gotta go do. There's a couple people, good people in this town that are in trouble.
I think your son's suggesting you leave and you're not going to be coming back. And if he wasn't, that should have been the assumption he made.
Pa told me to tell you that if there was ever something that I needed help with. Told me not to ask you questions, but said that you'd be able to help out.
Your pa.
Was he human, by the way? I'm just confused by the dynamic. Just thought I'd ask real quick.
No,
You
Pa
notice
was
a family portrait that is 2 halflings and Kel.
I guess.
Nah, he gets it.
Really do make a whole.
Reverse dwarfism.
I feel like yeah, I still tell people that you know those genes that skip a few generations. We had some Tollins on my side, some Tollins on his side. Skips a few generations, and it pops up where you don't expect it, and here we have.
That is not how.
Here we have him. Now he's got his.
It's 10 o'clock.
All
right.
So I do have to cut us
Just
off
like-
here.
Yeah, but like you can clearly tell he's got his paws eyes. He's got my ears.
I'm so worried.
There's only a passing resemblance here.
To make a decision about treason.